What's up guys, welcome back. This is Moto 2 of round 4 of the European Masters series at Steel City. If you didn't watch Moto 1, quickly go and do it now because I will be spoiling it in like 3, 2, 1, last chance to pause and leave. And yeah, I won Moto 1 pretty convincingly, it wasn't too hard. The track is starting to get a little bit beat up and sketchy, so I'm hoping this race will be a lot more interesting. It's definitely a track that you have to take your time on, you know, like it pays to go a bit slower in some sections. So hoping I get a better jump start than I did last time. I was way out on the outside gate before because I didn't get to choose my gate. I joined the server relay. I'm just going to back it off a bit here. Oh my god. We're still going to get destroyed. Oh my god, someone's lagging hard around this. I feel like everyone's just going to bundle to the outside. I've just taken someone out, I apologise. Don't cross jump me, don't cross jump me. How have I come out this in P2? This is disgusting. I feel like I'm getting very lucky lately by missing all this drama in the first few corners. I've had 3 whole shots in a row in PDSX as well, which has just helped me win. Oh my god, this is a... Yeah, I didn't realise just how rough this is getting. Oh, rest in peace that man. If I've just read that chat right, someone has not realised that we've started Moto 2. Oh, stretch it out. There we go. And there we go. There is the lead. So, I do apologise. The rest of this video might be a little bit boring unless I completely choke and crash multiple times each lap. However, if qualifying times and race one's anything to go off of, this should be a fairly comfortable win. Bit of a shame, you know, there's not too many of the really fast guys that do this. They more do the American series, which, I don't know, it gets a bit annoying. I can't do all of the American series just where it's so late, and I have a day job that I still have to do. Oh, there we go. I think he's realised that's a shame. I feel sorry for that man. I was in the Discord before the race started. I'm just surprised that he qualified, so it's a bit annoying that he can do it. He's left and he's rejoined to watch. Hoping that you can't hear that in the background. Next door's dog has just started going a bit wild, which is seems to be normal nowadays. Just kind of barks all day, every day, and really gets on my nerves. Maybe that's what. There, English. Come on. I really struggle commentating whilst talking. I won't lie. I'm not going to pretend it's easy. Yes, maybe that's the distraction that the opponents need to slow me down a little bit. Or still barely getting over that triple win there. It's very difficult from the inside. I won't lie, I haven't actually intentionally taken another line other than that inside the whole time I've played this track, so I don't know what sort of speed I can go into the corners and I'll get away with, so I'm very hesitant to change. The rest of the track, Australia Fate Strawed? English. Oh, there we go, I'm crashing, so I don't want to pull on the track and take anyone out. Oh my lord, that was close to me. Yeah, I didn't pull away too much on that first lap, they were still within a crash, so it's good to see. See if we can reel them in a little bit. Let's try and miss those bumps. Discovered if I hug the right hand side down here a bit more, I can miss most of the bumps down this hill. That man has just gone flying over the berm, which is a bit of a rip. So up to into P2. I'll stretch this out a bit, get over that. Nice. Who's in the lead? Croquette's in the lead, that's nice. So Croquette qualified in P2. That's good to have one of the faster people up here. I did top qualify by just under 4 seconds though, so I think if I just try and ride smart, it should be okay. I apologise, going off the track a little bit. I was going to try this outside line down here, because that inside is getting a little bit rough, as you can see by Croquette. Almost? Oh no, he did die. He did die. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be thinking about taking that outside line. I'm very glad I discovered it on the last lap of the last race. I'll be taking that for the rest of this race, because that inside will be getting rough. And I don't want to be getting the back end stepping out on the face of the jump and dying like that, so there's a prime example on why you probably should look for different lines. The rest of the lines on this track don't seem to be too bad at all, to be honest. Even if there are bumps, you can kind of jump your way around them, or kind of apex inside to outside to miss some of them. But yeah, that corner there seems to be really heavy to the inside, so it's getting a bit wild. This one here, I don't think anyone's taken any line other than the inside down here as well, but the rut's actually really nice, they hold you quite well. Take a risk. Oh, the back end stood out on the face of that. I got pretty lucky there. Glad I managed to bring that back round. Right, nice and slow. I just need to take time, and I just need to play the game. Not think about it too much, just chill out really. What's going on now? Oh, we're getting wild. This is one where this inside's starting to get a little bit rough there. I mentioned last year as well, I'm going to be playing a lot of bikes today. You know, I've been playing this track now for the last like 2.5, 3 hours. I'll hop in, I'm live streaming just after this, so that'll be another 2 hours or so. So yeah, put in the hours, you know. I think even though it's not all towards Supercross, it definitely helps when it's coming to that Supercross season. I definitely feel more consistent in recent races. So that's one of the benefits of doing this as like a second job, isn't it? Yeah, P2's not letting me get away. I think it's still Croquette in second. Oh, almost went over that. That was like on the back end, just trying to break over the top of that. The outside down here. Oh no, I don't like how that kicks you out of it at all. Just wondering if that inside's getting a bit of a nasty bump on it. I don't want it to kick me out sideways and send me down, because that would not be a good place to crash. You'll lose a lot of time by not clearing that double afterwards as well. Just love all these jumps, they just feel so flowy, you can scrub over them. Just a really nice track all round. I'm not sure why there's so many people that were upset that it was chosen. I really enjoy it. Oh my lordy, didn't expect the front end to come up that much. Nice and chill and easy to the inside. What sort of run are we getting now? I'm not even going to try tripping it that time. Glad I pulled out of that. I think that would have been a crash if I sent that and cased it. Here's another bit where you got to slow down, kind of hug that inside, and it sets you up better for these next 2 turns. I think that's the reason actually why some people don't like the track, is it's not wide open. Wide open tracks, whilst they're fun for like a lap or 2, they do get a little bit boring after a while. This one is pretty technical. You do have to think about your line selection and how you link corners together. Probably should take the outside down here at least one time before this race is done, but I'm scared that I'm going to take it and mess it up where I've not done it before. Oh, stretch it, there we go. Oh, don't hit the banner, please, that was close. Yeah, see, P2's not letting me get away at all. I'm pretty sure it's still Croquette. Don't actually know what team he's on, so I can't even tell you if FG is his team. But yeah, he's only just there on the left. It was nice. I won the first race by 20-something seconds. I did make a lot of mistakes, so that's I still consider that as being really good. So, I mean, anything near that would be good this time. But yeah, as I say, Croquette's not letting me get away at all this race. The lap times this race seem to be, my best lap at the moment is 2 seconds off of my best lap last race, so track definitely slowing down. That's not... Oh, so come on, stop making me face the opposite way to where I want to go every single time I crash. Like, crashing's bad enough, that's like maybe 3 seconds that you've lost there, and then maybe waste like another 3 seconds turning around to try and get going again. Especially when it's uphill facing the other way, because it's just a pain in the arse. Didn't you know about that? Right, let me stop, let me reset. Breathe. Okay, so, what I was trying to say is, I didn't even have time to react to that crash, like I was just on the floor before I even knew what was happening. I only lost a second that lap with a crash, which I'm pretty happy with. Hopefully that means he crashed as well. I don't even have to win this race to get the overall, which is the good news for me, but I missed the last round completely, spending the weekend with my girlfriend, so do need as many points as I can. Medium is in the lead in the championship at the moment. He got E4 in Moto 1. He is the series admin / host, so he's definitely not going to be missing any rounds, so I do need to make the points up when I can. Oh, let's get that. Stop, stop. And nearly made it over there. He was riding really well. I wonder what happened to him in the first race. I wonder if maybe he just got a really bad start and got caught up in everybody. So Dennis, who is in P3 currently, is the one that came second in Moto 1. so that is the person who I need to be wary of. And then P3 was York, so he's in P6 at the moment. I'm looking down at the scoreboard rather than where I'm going, so I've taken the inside rut that I didn't want to take. Right, let's try not to lose the front wheel this time. Let's brake. There we go, that was better. Yeah, that whole corner is starting to get choppier and choppier each lap. It has like pre-built ruts or pre-built bumps in it already. Yeah, as this race goes on, I can feel it getting a little bit more sketchy. What we got? Oh my god, we're only halfway through the race. Thought it was a long way gone. Oh god, people are popping off in the chat again. There we go, I gained 3 seconds that time. I'm going to try tripling it this time, just going to double. Yeah, I'm happy at doing that. I'd rather maybe like lose a second there than lose 3 seconds, 4 seconds plus by trying to send the triple and crashing. God, I didn't realise it was a second I needed to be in third round then. Surprised I still made it over that double. Oh my god, what am I doing? I don't want to win this race. Time I get a bit of a lead going on, I'll just throw it away. I'm gonna blame you guys. I blame talking to you. I need an excuse. I can't just speak some better. I'm gonna try the outside down here. I haven't done it yet, but oh, it do be getting rough. I prefer the inside. I don't feel like the outside's worth it. It's a little bit faster up the hill, but I think you lose too much time. Just keep it on the track, please. I feel like when you're just riding around this track, like not trying to go for really fast lap times, it's a pretty easy track. There's nothing major challenging about it. It's just when you then try and pick the pace up a little bit that it's so easy to like tuck the front or have the back step out coming out of the corner. I just feel like the sizes of all the jumps just feel perfect. I feel like you have to scrub it just that little bit, but not too much. It feels like it's got a flow all around. I can't understand why people are giving it a hard time. I feel like it's one of them tracks where I almost just want to say to people, you know, like, get good, or like stop trying to hit everything 100 mile an hour all the time. But I do think in games like this you should have to physically like hold yourself back. You shouldn't be able to go as fast as possible all the time everywhere. See what the lead is this lap round, because I crashed that lap again. Some round this difficult rut. 9.3, you must have crashed. I'm sending it! Yeah, yeah, he definitely crashed 14 seconds when I crashed that lap as well. I'm gaining 5 seconds with a crash. Just chill over all these bumps, nice and steady. Right, we're in third gear this time, not second. Double out of that, fine. Back across the inside, double. Try to go a bit tighter, I had some bumps that messed up my front wheel last lap round. Seems to all be going fairly well. Oh, stretch it. Jump to the left here a bit to avoid all these big bumps. Just slot into the rut just as the bumps end. So yeah, it's just about thinking about where you're going. I feel like even there I just saw on the left hand side down that hill there was like no bumps at all, so I should be staying to the left as I go down that hill the next couple of laps. Then it's a case of just physically trying to make a mental note and reminding yourself when you get that point of track next time round that that's what you want to do. I think that's just how you improve really. You just gotta notice your mistakes, or just notice where you could improve as you go and then try and implement it. Like I see so many people that make the same mistake over and over and over again and just not learn from it, which is it's a bit frustrating. But that's the only way you're going to get better, is by learning from your mistakes. So even if it's a case of you go and watch your replays back, save some replays, go watch them back after you finish racing. You can kind of see where you could have made up time, see maybe where you could have avoided crashes. Even going as far as maybe looking at racing etiquette, if you maybe should have checked up somewhere and give someone a position rather than battling for it and maybe getting together with them and crashing. Oh my lord, just see the front end twitch there, that was close. There is always somewhere where you can improve, you just have to try and work out where it is. I guarantee if I done this exact same kind of race slash performance right now in a different series, I probably wouldn't be in the lead right now, where I've crashed so many times. So I suppose you could sit here watching the video and be like, how are you going so fast, so easily? And to me, it's almost like I'm not going fast enough, like there is always some place to improve upon. God, I've jumped to the outside here. That weren't too bad that time. I think I landed on a little bit of a berm there rather than on a bump that time, so it was fairly straightforward. I only gained a second that lap round. I didn't crash, which was good. I don't know if you saw my shadow there, I just had a no fur. Oh, I completely forgot about going on the left-hand side down that hill, and I tried turning on the takeoff to go over there, and that's what made me crash. Like planning ahead's good as well. You've kind of got to think of what part of the track is coming up next, and get yourself in a position to take the line that you want. This lap's probably going to be, the lead's probably going to be about 12 seconds after this lap now because of that crash, I think. Unless he makes a mistake as well. Or I just start sending it. Maybe just start sending it for the boys. And I've only got left 4.5 to lap. Took half a litre of fuel out of my bike for after the last race, so I had 2 left. I'm hoping that doesn't bite me in the arse at any point. God, I just noticed the gap between P2 and P3. It's from 15 seconds all the way up to 43. We've definitely checked that. See, that's a really weird corner at the moment. The bumps are very odd. Right, so 15.37 this time round. I'm guessing maybe just 12-ish. I reckon that's how much time I lost in that small crash earlier in the lap. I'm not going to try tripping this because I've got a terrible run around that corner. 0.9. Okay, not as bad as I thought. I like to think that my lap time itself is still, or my pace, sorry, is faster. It's just the crashes that keep setting me back. You know, you're always going to get crashes on a track like this where it starts getting this rough and unpredictable, but still trying to limit them as much as possible. I mean, I'm up on my lap time right now. Those corners felt like really nice and flowy there. Right, off to the left a bit more. There we go, missed those bumps. Brakes, slide it to the inside. Yeah, that was nice. I got a little bit worried then as I went to it the last second. I thought I was carrying a bit too much speed, but I managed to get it turning. Yeah, so far these 2 motos have just been really chill. I haven't had any stresses at all. Which I can imagine that they're probably not the most entertaining for you guys to watch. Which I do apologise for. You know, I always want you guys to have something interesting. Which is, I secretly love if I get an absolutely awful start and have to charge through the pack, because whilst it's stressful all the time, I know that it makes good content. Hopefully you don't mind watching these races anyway. Hopefully you learn a thing or two regardless about what you can do to improve. Whether that's by what I tell you, I feel like I've given a few constructive things so far in this video, or if that's by watching the hand cam, just kind of seeing what buttons I press. I notice a lot of people say that my right analog stick is constantly to the left, and why? That isn't by choice, that's just me being weird with the buttons I'm pressing. Luckily, I don't use rider, lean left and right, which is what would be on that stick normally, so it doesn't affect me at all. So yeah, it's just how I hold the controller a bit weird. Instead of being straight backwards, I'm doing it kind of diagonally back and left a little bit. So there is no significance to it, there's no secret speed hack involved. There you go, got the lead back up to 15 seconds that time round. A little bit wider in that corner than I would have liked. Sets you up a bit strange for that next one. Oh, we're coming in fast, we're coming in fast. I'm surprised that rat held me there. How long left? We got one. No. Okay, should be last lap next time round, I think. Oh, that felt nice, kind of jumping into that corner like that. The brakes a bit heavier this time. I almost went over that rut last time. That's nice. Oh God, I just look at the lead. Oh, look at the difference between P2 and P3 on the timer at the bottom left. 15 to 53. surprised me though, because based off qualifying times, bear with me, busy eating shit. Yeah, based off qualifying time, so I had a 1:55, and the person in 22nd was the last person to make it into the race. It was a 2:05. So you see, there's such a big skill gap between the top of these groups and the bottom. However, it's nice that we're actually getting full races, because towards the end of the last series, they were struggling to fill up the lobbies. You'd get enough people to sign up, but then on the actual day, not everybody would show up to it, which is a bit of a shame. So I do think this is like one of the main European series at the moment. If you do want to get involved in this as well, you can find the MyMXB website. There is so this is the pro version, there is an AMS counterpart. So obviously if you're not as good as the game as you'd like to be yet, you can give the AMS a shot, see how you feel. I mean, they always have a look at kind of who's performing and can move people up or down in groups depending on how they do. So if you show up on the AMS one week, you just absolutely decimate everyone by 30 seconds, they'll move you up to pros. I wasn't even paying attention, I was in talking, commentating mode that time round, and I think that was the last lap flags I went past. I'm getting very warm Saturday though, so I'm going to have to get a fan on me as soon as this race is done. And I also need to set up for my live stream that I've got just after this race. This race is finishing earlier than I expected, so I might even start streaming a little bit earlier than I set out. If you ever find yourself in this position of the race where, you know, last lap, you just got to come lead, there's no need to stare at the world light, just chill out, take your time, just see it home. Fair play to Croquette as well though, he stuck with me that entire race. This lapper is nice to me as we go past. Whoa, where's that bike? I had to check up for a bit there, I had no idea where that bike was going to cartwheel to. Always unpredictable. Oh, Jesus Christ, see that front end knife there? The only tip I can give you if that ever happens, if you've got the reactions quick enough, is just to let go of the steering completely and just let the bike sort itself out. There we go, there's another win. So, 2 very comfortable races. I hope you enjoyed that and learned something from that Moto as well. Leave a like and comment on the video if you did enjoy it. The interaction helps get it out to more people, which would be great. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. It'd be nice to have you. We've got a nice little community growing so far. And yeah, until I catch you guys next time, peace.